The gentleman from Michigan is recognized for 3 minutes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in strong support of this legislation, H.R. 3811, the Health Exchange Security and Transparency Act of 2014. Security and transparency, both are critically important to every American, and the public expects and deserves to have them both when it comes to health care. Sadly, I believe the administration has failed to deliver. This important bill seeks to provide peace of mind to folks in Michigan and across the country who have submitted personal information to a federal health insurance exchange. Americans have the right to know in the event that their sensitive personal information provided to an exchange is compromised, especially as it is the law's individual mandate that forces them to purchase the government-approved health care coverage. Why wouldn't we want the public to know and be alerted right away? Just this morning on CNBC, breaking news, CEO of Target apparently is indicating that as many as 70 million Americans, their customers, may have had their private information stolen. Would it have been right for Target just to sit on that information? Or was it appropriate for them to try and put the word out so that they at least, the consumers, have the right information? Let me tell you what this bill does. It's a common sense bill. It's going to require that the administration they promptly inform individuals within 2 business days if their personal information has been stolen or unlawfully accessed through an exchange. And through the Energy and Commerce Committee's thoughtful oversight, we have uncovered troubling information regarding the security of the health laws exchanges. So what this bill does, it's preventive medicine. Do we want to wait until the horse is out of the barn before we take action? I don't think so. We found that the administration did not perform a full security control assessment before healthcare.gov opened for business on October 1st. We've also learned that just days before healthcare.gov went live, senior officials at HHS expressed serious concerns regarding the protection of personally identifiable information that was entered into their website. These facts, on top of the fact that the administration has repeatedly misrepresented the functionality and the readiness of the health care law, raise significant questions regarding the security of healthcare.gov and the information available in the exchanges. A few weeks ago, the administration was willing to let millions of Americans lose their health insurance, despite the president's solemn promise that they could keep their health plan if they liked it. And it took the House, acting in a bipartisan legislative manner, for the administration to confess that, yes, it had broken their promise. Now the administration is saying it opposes this requirement, that it notify Americans when personal information is stolen. The self-proclaimed most transparent... Could I have an additional 30 seconds?
Yield an additional 30 seconds.
The gentleman is recognized for an additional 30 seconds.
So the self-proclaimed most transparent administration in history has come out against transparency. I'm sorry. Republicans and Democrats may disagree on the merits of the president's health care law, and we do. But I think that we should all agree that Americans deserve to be notified if that personal information is put at risk by the law. I want to thank Chairman Pitts for putting security and transparency above politics, and I would urge my colleagues in a bipartisan way to support this bill this morning. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman's time has expired.